Elon Musk wants to open a video game studio because as if catching robots mid-air, building luxurious electric cars, and running X wasn't enough, Elon wants to start a gaming studio. God! I would love to know how he manages his day because I am usually spent by 2 and I'm like, I need to take a nap. Meanwhile, Elon does all of that and somehow finds time to be like the #1 Diablo 4 player in the world. Yeah, in case you missed it, this isn't a meme. Elon Musk cleared the pit 150 in Diablo 4 at 1 minute and 56 seconds, making him the world record holder for the fastest clear time. And as someone who's casually played Diablo 4, I assume that's cool, right? If you got the world record for the fastest time, that's great. Maybe we'll see Elon Musk show up in that, what is that thing that happens on Twitch for charity every single year where they like try to speed run? Maybe Elon shows up for that and he speed runs a new game. Maybe he plays Sonic or something like that. But anyway, Elon wants to open a video game studio, and as for where this started, Elon responded to a tweet that was talking about how the ideology of the video game industry has changed by saying too many game studios are owned by massive corporations. @XAI is going to start an AI game studio to make games great again. God, there's a lot to unpack there. So let's talk about that real quick. An AI game studio, right? We've seen AI do stuff like concept art. We've seen AI do writing. I've used AI multiple times to be like, hey, help me come up with some videos that are search engine friendly. Like, I've dealt with AI in the past. But game development is going to be something that I think we're a couple years off from really, truly seeing. Like, I think we've seen it casually, but I don't think we've seen it at, like, a massive scale. That being said, I don't think that there'd be any issue with it doing it. The only issue we would run into is that you would have a lot of developers and a lot of artists who would lose their jobs. I think the stuff that excites me when it comes to like AI was back when Stadia was a thing. Stadia Games and Entertainment president Jade Raymond talked about like using AI in video games and how you could use Google's AI as like the intelligence for an NPC, right? So in a video game, like let's just throw out Elden Ring or Elder Scrolls. You show up to an NPC, he's like, welcome to my shop, how can I help you? And you're given like 4 different options. What if you were given infinite options, right? What if you had your microphone on and you were talking to an NPC as if it was your friend that's in your party or someone you're playing co-op with? What if the NPCs were intelligent enough and able to have uncanny valley conversations where it's like you don't know if it's a real player or if you don't know it's AI? That's the side of video games that I'm like, oh man, that would be cool. And that's where I welcome AI. I know there's voice actors out there who are like, shut the hell up. Dislike, dislike, dislike. And my comment section is probably going to be filled with people who are like, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. AI will be the death of video games. But I guess I'm more of a glass half full type of guy. That I'm like, there's positives to this, right? Yes, we need to talk about the fact that in 5 years from now, there's going to be an AI-driven gaming news show like this one trying to put me out of business, and I'm going to be like, what the hell? Tell this guy to get off the air, and I'm going to be pitchforks and torches, and I totally understand why writers and artists and everybody hate this, because it jeopardizes our livelihood, and I totally think we should figure out how to not let that happen. But at the same time, there's some common sense stuff that AI does that I think we could easily take advantage of, so... Anyway, just an interesting story. It was a big story this week. I thought it was too big to not talk about on here, and we shall definitely see.